Hey guys, welcome back to another video on our YouTube channel. I'm Steve, and today I'm going to be showing you another Ciro 3D product. Pretty excited to be putting these on the 2014 Street Glide back here, just because the lighting that we have on there has been kind of subpar. It's LED. I'm a big LED fan on the trucks, the cars, the bikes, everything. But the stuff I've had on there, like I said, has been pretty subpar so far. And pretty excited to get these on there today. Super easy install, guys. It's not going to be a hard thing to do. This is something you can do at home. You don't need to pay somebody to do this. About 15 to 20 minutes, even if you've never changed your bulbs in your bike before. Today we've got the LED Fang front signal inserts. It's got the white halo with an amber turn signal. And then in the rear, we have the exact same thing with the red halo and the red turn signal. And so just a couple of quick things that we need to go over before we actually do the install. Guys, you need to pick the bulb that fits your bike. There's a ton of bikes out there. There's a couple of different bulbs out there that you can choose from. You can click on the link down in the description. It'll take you straight over to Ciro3D.com, and you can look on the fitment side and see right there what bikes that these fit. Generally, the Harleys have an 1156 and 1157 bulb. It still blows my mind to this day, as even the newer ones that are coming out still have those old, outdated 1156 and 1157 bulbs. These little guys right here, these little outdated, running hot, not very much light output, time to get rid of that stuff, guys, and go LED. The benefits of having an LED, for me, it is a safety thing. The more people can see me, the more comfortable I feel riding my bike out there with all those cars. We all know the deal, cell phones, all that good stuff, guys. People aren't watching us anymore, so the more visible we are, it's not so much that they can't see you at night. Lights show up at night. You want them to see you during the day. Your motorcycle has a very small footprint on the road, and you've got a couple of little dingy 1157 bulbs in there. They're probably not going to see you as well as you've got these bright white LEDs on your bike. Same for the rear. People not paying attention. I see it on Facebook at least 2 to 3 times a week where guys are getting rear-ended on these bagger bikes, guys. So we'll talk a little bit about why I chose these over the million LEDs that are on the market for your blinkers, guys. We've ordered several parts from Ciro, and everything that we've got from them for this 2014, the build quality has been excellent. So I had absolutely no doubt that the build quality would be great on these, and I was right. These actually have a chrome or black bezel. You can get them in chrome or black. They have a bezel around it. You have the lens and the LED all packed into one unit. DOT approved. That may or may not affect some of you guys. It doesn't matter either way, so they're DOT approved depending on what state you live in. The lens on the front of this, like I said, it's all kind of sealed in there together, but the lens on this has been crafted to actually amplify the light output on these LEDs, and it does. They are super bright. The white halo ring on the front from 10-15 feet away, that looks like a solid bright white light. It's pretty crazy, but you get up on it and you can see the ring. The back side of these things are completely sealed, and I'll show you those in just a second. Completely sealed compact unit means that it's waterproof, so that's one less thing that you're going to need to worry about. The big kicker here, lifetime warranty on these guys. That's kind of a no-brainer. Don't really need to say a whole lot more about that. Lifetime warranty. So one last thing we need to talk about real quick is hyper flashing. We've all heard the horror stories about when you put LEDs in your bike or your car and you turn your blinker on, you get that fast blink on the dashboard. On the 14 ups, that's built into the BCM. It can relearn it. The only thing you have to do is turn the bike on, hit your hazard lights, run them for about 30 seconds. I think it says 10 flashes in the thing. We do about 30 seconds in here, turn the bike off, turn it back on, and it's learned that it's an LED, and they'll stop that hyper flashing on the dashboard. For the 13 downs, guys, you're gonna have to buy another component. Now, I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. You have to get a load equalizer. There's a couple of them out there on the market. They are plug and play. Google's gonna be your best friend there. Put in your make, model, year, put in load equalizer, put in plug and play, Google it, you're gonna find them. Once you get that stuff plugged in, it'll actually tell the bike that you have LEDs in there, and then it'll quit doing the hyper flashing on the dashboard. Hey, I just want to take a quick second to tell everybody thank you for subscribing to the channel and checking out our videos. Guys, the channel's growing like crazy, and we appreciate the hell out of it. Always free videos all of the time. We don't charge you for videos. We don't do Patreon. We don't ask for donations. None of that stuff. Maintenance, how-tos, product reviews, all that stuff is on our channel. If you haven't already, check out the whole channel. A plethora of bagger-related videos on there. You can also find Sick Baggers over on Instagram and on Facebook. If you check us out over on Facebook, you can get a hold of some bagger swag. So find SIK Baggers over on Facebook. ask to join and we'll get you hooked up. Back to the video. This one, of course, is the front. You're going to have the white halo and then an amber turn signal, so that goes in the front. The rear is going to be a red halo with a red turn signal. So only white and amber in the front and only red in the rear. So you are going to have the 2 turn signal inserts and of course full color instructions right here. So just handling these things, man, they have some nice heft to them. Feel well made. Sealed in the back, guys, even where the wires go in right here, so completely waterproof. Nice chrome bezel. With most inserts that you get, it's either a bulb or a style like this with a plate, and you pop them in and then you still have to put a cover on them. This is the lens and actually an additional bezel, and you can get the bezel in chrome or black as well, so depending on what you want. So you've got the lens and the bezel, completely sealed rear and easy to install. So you've got a little flathead screwdriver spot right here where you can turn this in. You don't have to try to get your fingers down that hole, so that's pretty nice. So we have the rears out, and same thing, completely sealed in the back. This is going to be the red halo and red center. So pretty much laying them here, they're identical, so we don't want to get these confused at all. The lights are red, not the lenses. And let's get over to the bike and get these installed. So taking your lens covers off is pretty easy, guys. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver. If you feel on the bottom here, there is a small slot right down in there. You just stick your flathead screwdriver in there and you twist the screwdriver, and that lens will come right off. Get these old cheap LED lights out. So on the 1157 bulb, guys, you'll see that these nubs right here, they're offset. The 1156, the nubs are pretty much straight across from each other, but the 57's that offset. So you get those little nubs lined up in there. Use your flathead screwdriver again in that slot that I showed you a while ago and push it in. You'll feel some spring resistance. Push it in and give it a turn to lock it in. It's pretty simple. That is it right there. That is installed. So you just want to kind of loop the wire around so it's out of the way, and then get these tabs lined up and push it on. Just like that. So that's it. Now we just want to repeat the process on the other side and do the rears exactly the same. Whew. And hopefully that shows you what they look like on the bike and a little bit of the light output. You could see them in here and you could also see them in the dark there. Had to change the camera settings a little bit to try to get them in the dark, just because my camera freaks out on bright white lights like that. Automatically tries to adjust a bunch of stuff and it usually just doesn't work. But if you want to get your hands on a set of these, like I said, description down below, check that. You're going to have a link. It's going to take you straight over to Ciro3D.com. It's going to take you directly to these two products that I applied on this motorcycle. Make sure you do your homework. Like I said though, make sure you order the right bulb types for your bike. Once you get the right bulb types, they're pretty easy to put in. Then you have this nice bright white and bright red light, so people are going to see you more, not just at night, but actually during the day when it's more important. While you're on the website, guys, check out the rest of the website. They have a ton of stuff for the Harley motorcycles, and I know that there's some Goldwing guys on our YouTube channel. They've got a whole new Goldwing line, so check that out too. Check out our YouTube channel because we have a whole Ciro playlist now that you can just go to the playlist and it'll show you all of the products that we actually put on this 14 Street Glide back here. Like I said, everything I've got from Ciro so far has been amazing, and the lights were no different. So hey guys, remember to check us out over on Facebook and Instagram, sikbaggers. Find us over there, we'll add you up. We love talking to you guys. I appreciate the hell out of every one of you. I'm gonna get out of here and get my butt back to work. Until the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.